I say hi to everybody. Much love for tuning in on this video with AOB Dari. Thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you.
But
I appreciate it.
the podcast has not started yet. The live has started. Hello, everybody. Okay, but we going live in 3, 2. Hello, everybody. It's Taylor Toxin, and I am here with another one. I have AOB Dari in my studio. What's going on, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet everybody. Hey, I'm AOB Dari. Just chilling. You know, I just finished up a skate jam out there in Vegas with Brian the Lion. We were out there skating, and it was pretty fun.
Brian the Lion?
Yeah, Brian Z Lion on Instagram. But he was pretty cool. You know, we got out there, we did a couple of tricks. It was pretty tight. You know.
Gnarly. You know, I told you before the podcast started. I thought about starting skateboarding, but man, I can't afford to break my shit. I've seen so many people just snowboarding is bad enough. I already broke my shit. I think I've done the initiation. So I'm gonna keep it at that.
I feel that.
Oh my god. So AOB, I understand it means it means multiple things, right?
Yeah. Well,
absurd.
At this point in time, we're really just trying to cultivate like all of the meanings we got. But right now, we're really going with the awfully odd behavior.
Awfully odd behavior, and then you said awfully odd beauty.
Yeah, awfully odd beauty as well.
I like that. You kept saying that in these videos that you had where you were live.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you said it, I was just like, oh, that's catchy.
Yeah, I was going through like after high school and stuff, I went through like kind of a transition because my first name was Dari Bong, you know?
Dari Bong?
Yeah, like the Bong.
Yeah.
It was a ridiculous name. I actually got it because I had fell asleep at one of my homies' house with the Bong, so it was ridiculous. But I went through a transition, you know, I had deleted all my social medias. I like taken everything down. Then
really?
I just decided to restart. I restarted this year actually.
No shit.
And I started going under on AOB Dari because it's just like a little thing that me and my brother were coming up with because at the time it was all out the bando because we were really like trapping music out of the back room. Really, it was funny. And then we did another one. I came up with another one because I was going to school. You know, I was learning a lot of stuff out of Highlands and stuff, and I was like all of the books. Because that's what I'm really doing. You know?
Of course.
And then eventually it just evolved, you know. So it's just going to keep evolving as we keep going on.
Got you. So, you are from Highlands, right?
Yeah. Well, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, actually. But yeah, I'm going to school at Highlands right now. Got
you. Okay. And you said you're going to school for music production?
Yeah, music production and media marketing.
There you go. So, but you have to do the marketing because that's what's the major.
Yeah, that's what's the major. Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's kind of tough, but I mean, my real passion is music production, you know. I really like just getting stuff together, arranging, you know, making everything perfect, timing right, and all that good stuff. So, I've really been like trying to craft my skills.
Got you.
To like, you know, be the one of the like be considered good, you know, considered pretty good and one of the best, you know.
Well, from what I heard, you're really good, dude. You got your style laid down. And, for what it's worth, when I hear your music, I just feel like I'm at fucking FX in Albuquerque. Just drinking with my homies, chilling to this vibey song, dude.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And it has that really hypey attitude, you know, which really spreads out there. Definitely. So would you say you're more of a artist or more of a techie? Well, like, another term.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I kind of dabble in them both, you know. Mm-hmm. I write my own lyrics, I do everything, all of that, all myself, and then at the when we're getting ready to record, I'm also the engineer pretty much, you know. I'm recording the vocals and doing everything right and all that good stuff, you know. So just making sure that was pretty cool.
I don't know why it does that. My left softbox light turns off and it has its own attitude. I don't know what's going on with it. So, sorry for the audio, y'all don't care. Mm-hmm. So, but what other producers have you worked with other than, just doing it yourself?
Well, when I first started rapping, because at first I really didn't see myself rapping, you know. Mm-hmm. I was really young. I was like 12, 13. And I went over to my homie, actually my brother's friend's house. It was called Studio 85. And we recorded one of my first songs. It was called With It. I don't know if it's still out there. If it is, you know, somebody.
Can we find it on your SoundCloud?
It's actually on one of my. I started on Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a platform for artists to post their music and stuff. It was kind of like weird.
Like similar to SoundCloud?
Very similar, yeah, very
Okay.
similar. But it was kind of weird because it had like a ranking system, so it would rank you like based off of how many plays you had on like where you were from. It was weird. I was like, okay, whatever. But I posted my music there, and I posted all under Dari Bong. That was my first name.
Dari Bong.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know. It was a time. It was pretty cool. I went in there. It was one take, you know. That was my only producer that I really worked with, and then from there, like we would just go running around from producer, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that said they can record or said they can make your sound good or whatever, you know, we'd go wherever we had to. I remember coming on a trip up here to Santa Fe, and I worked with some dude named Roger Dat Beats. Yeah.
Like local Santa Fe guy?
Yeah, local Santa Fe guy. I don't know. We worked on some stuff.
Shout out to you, sir.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, we worked on a song called Oasis over there, and that's pretty much it. I don't really work with too many people like that. You know, honestly, everything I record is like, you know, through me. I normally do the mastering and the mixing and all that good stuff.
Gotcha. That's huge, honestly. You know, especially coming from me, because I suck with technology. Like when I watch my boy Josh, DJ Sabotage, shout out to you, my dude, love you. When I see him do it, I'm just like, what? What are you doing? There's so many components to it. You know, I have a lot of respect for it. You know, so the people who actually sit down and do it, praise to you guys. You know what I mean?
For real, yeah. No, one of my biggest dreams is to actually, like, you know, make a plugin. Like, make my own custom plugin. So that way, like, I can, like, manipulate, say, like, reverb, like, compression, all that good stuff that you normally put on a track to make it sound good.
Isn't there one that recently came out that's, like, huge on social media? It's like salsa or
I've seen
sauce something.
I've seen that one, the hot sauce or something like that.
Yeah, and it just creates a whole vibe to whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it just shifts the emotion of it.
Yeah.
So kind of like that, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's like something like that. I really wanted, like, yeah, it's like almost like a sound. I want to make like a sound gooderizer or some shit like that. It's kind of like a hard thing to explain, but maybe one day I'll be able to like understand the technology on a deeper level that I can actually start making software for it, you know?
Got you. When did you start?
You know, like mixing and doing all that?
Well, what came first, music or the whole development side of it?
Honestly, like, I was just really just writing raps. I was like at school. I think one of my first times I was like writing I was trying to like write down a Drake song or some shit. Like just all the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And it went as far as it went. I didn't really finish off, but eventually I decided, I was like, oh, well, I could probably do this myself. You know what I'm saying? So started writing raps, and at first I wouldn't show nobody. I was just showing like my close friends, you know, and then they were really supportive, and I really appreciate them for that, because it really helped me build, you know what I'm saying? Because like, even though it wasn't the best stuff, and the only person that would tell me like, you know, that ain't it was my older brother, you know? So like, other than that,
he's gonna be real with you, like, yo, that's trash, bro. Yeah. Like, work on that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need that criticism so you can build and become better, you know what I'm saying? So, but I would like show my music to like some of my friends and like other people and stuff, and they were real supportive, and then eventually it just like started building to the point where I just wanted to start like really making art for people, stuff that like people can really relate to, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I'll be listening to stuff like on the radio or even like, you know, on SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever, and it'll just be like some craziness, like, you know, nobody does that same thing, you know what I mean? Or like, it's just really hard to relate to, but there's a lot of kids that are like really moving around that movement, you know what I mean? Like, all the drama really is what it is, and I don't think it's a good thing. I think there needs to be more positive messages out there, you know what I mean? That's really what I want to start doing with my music, you know?
And honestly, every hit, every song that I've been hearing from you is just completely vibey. You know, it's uplifting, it's happy. Like, every time I hear your shit, it sounds like you're smiling. You know what I mean? And every time I watch your videos, you're always just like, what up? What up? I fucking love that, dude. That attitude is definitely what the industry needs. It's definitely gonna flourish. You know, definitely.
Thank you.
So wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did I get the age? How old were you when you started?
Oh shit. Well, when I started, I was 12.
12 years old.
Yeah, I was
That's
12,
huge.
and it was like I really didn't take it seriously because at the time I was real deep in football. You know, I was really deep into my sports. I was doing track, football. I think I was in wrestling. I was doing a bunch of different things. And I really thought, like, oh, you know, because, like, the coaches and everybody, you know, hypes you up. Like, yo, you could be something, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you push yourself to these limits, these crazy limits, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff that you never thought you'd be able to do, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like it didn't really work out for me that way. I realized that it wasn't what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Because I was just beating up my body so bad. Like every other day, I'd walk in the house limping and shit, and my mom would be like, "Damn, what happened now?" You know what I mean? So
I relate. I relate to a certain level.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Mom, for helping me out.
Thank you,
With
Mom.
me.
Appreciate you, Mom.
Shout out to the moms out there. I love how in every podcast that I've had, we always shout out to the mom. I love that. Shout out to the moms. Much love to everybody. So 12 years old, that's a really huge thing. And your music specifically, your style, if someone were to ask you like what kind of style you do, what would be the best way that you would express that?
Right now, it's kind of hard because I've been doing so many different styles. I actually just made myself a R&B song.
Okay.
And it was more of like, a smooth feel. And then I also dibble and dabble in like hyper pop. I like to call it like hyper trap, I should say. Hyper trap. It's like a rappy type, hyper jump type feel. I don't know how to explain it, but like I really want to start leaning toward that, you know what I'm saying? And then like I just dibble and dabble everywhere. Like however I'm feeling that day is really what I'll make, you know?
No, right. And that's how it should be. That's how an artist is. That R&B song that you just told me about, what's the name on it? What's the name of it and where can we find it?
It's on SoundCloud and it's called Single for the Night.
Single for the Night. Okay, okay.
With like not the but duh, like single for the night.
Single for the night. Listen to that, guys.
It's pretty cool. It's like a little track that actually my homie, because he was looking at some beats online and stuff, and we were just messing around, freestyling and stuff. We're going back and forth. And it was a beat that he showed me, and I fell in love with that beat. I was like, yo, this is hard. We need to write something like this. And then but he's actually up in Arizona. So he came down for like a week to show me that. He showed me it. And then like a week later, I like sent him some snaps. I was like, yo, I was like singing to the beat. I didn't even know it was the beat that he showed me. I just like such a good beat that I came back to it and I found it again. And I was rapping on it and he was like, oh, yo, you stole my song. And I was like, well, not stole my song, but like, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, yo, I showed you that beat. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, yo. My bad. I didn't mean to like just fucking hop on your beat like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was real cool with it, and he just told me, he was like, "Yo, put it out, bro." Like
he took it with love.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like that. You see the potential in it. Yeah. I'm gonna let you write it out. You know, exactly. You saw where it went.
And a lot of my songs, me and him, we always like go over like certain things. Like, well, not go over it, but like before he'll see the idea of it. You know what I mean? Before I even put it out. So it's real like. Real good friendship with him. We stay keeping each other motivated. I think you seen him on my live the other night.
That white homie?
Yeah.
He said his name like a couple times. I couldn't remember it. I was listening to it while I was closing tonight.
Yeah.
What's his name?
AOB Saul Gucci.
All Gucci. There you go. Shout out to you, my dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's pretty cool. Yeah, I met him in high school and we just like, we were just like messing around, like freestyling, like battle, not really battle rap, but we would really like go at each other and like make sure each other were like straight, you know what I mean? Like pushing each other to the limit. It was really cool.
Not letting each other, fall out or allow the other to become uninspired. You know what I mean? That's really huge. Not everybody has that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm big on that because like my whole life I've always had that. You know what I mean? Like around me, like that support system. You know what I mean? So when I see somebody, and then I genuinely care about them. I support them. Good. Just like if they were family. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how it should be.
Yeah. Exactly.
You put that love out there, and you're definitely going to get it back.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm all shivering and shit.
Are you cold?
Yeah, no, I just cold when I was on the ride here. I had my windows down the whole way. I was like, damn.
Oh shit.
But it's cool.
Well, I turned off the AC because it kind of it's a little annoying. I feel I haven't had it on in the background during a podcast, but I'm pretty sure, during moments of silence you're gonna be like shut the fuck up. So your rapping styles. I want to know what your influences are.
Man,
who do you listen to and you're like, man, I want to like kind of capture that style and use it, not copy it.
Yeah, I feel you. Honestly, one of my biggest inspirations right now, and it's mostly because like his production's outrageous. Like you can listen to any other artist and it just won't slap as hard as his music, and his Pierre Bourne.
P.A. Bourne?
Pierre Bourne.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of him, but
Not yet.
yeah,
First
no,
time.
he's fire. He like pretty honestly, he pretty much makes all of these like these new hits that you've been hearing and like stuff like that. Like Playboy Cardi, he's one of Playboy Cardi's producer. But I listened to a lot of his music because at first he actually came out as a beat maker. He was just making beats for people.
Okay.
And then he just like started doing his own music, and it's some of the best music I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Not ever heard, but you know what I'm saying? It's up top tier. You know what I mean? It's top tier. It's up there. It's like where I want my music to be. So I lean on Pierre. There's another artist named Deco. He's super futuristic though, like, and Yemi.
Deco and Yimmy.
Yeah, they work together. It's like a techno type deal. Honestly, to tell you the truth, it's like a techno rap. It's
okay,
really
I like
cool.
that.
And I think that's like almost where I see my music going, in those type of directions, or like I don't know, like just that's where I really get my inspiration from, and not really copy them, but like I sometimes I'll pull certain things from them, and I'll be like, oh, that's tight, tight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, isn't that music though?
Yeah, exactly.
There's only so many chords and so many variations that you can form it in, and when you find somebody who has done something, you really want to appreciate it. You want to use it. And you want to put it back out there into the world. That's just you appreciating it.
Yeah, no, that's what exactly. I had that conversation with my music teacher the other day too. He was like, "Yo, there's only like
12... Music teacher?
Yeah, my music teacher. Yeah, he's really cool. Like we just have like we're in class, we'll just have conversations and stuff.
That's right. I keep forgetting you're a student. That's
yeah,
what's up.
Yeah. So I was talking with him, and he was like, he was just telling me, he's like, most of the like there's no way for you to create something, but like you can make something brand new. You know what I mean? Some new stuff, but like. A lot of times that somebody will be like, oh, you copied me, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way for you to like not copy somebody because so much has already been made already. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like if you genuinely came up with it and it's original from you, you know what I mean? Then it's original, you know what I mean? Like unless you're like trying to make it specifically like a cover or a remix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like I actually was thinking about doing some of those as well for like you just know more exposure, some covers of some songs and stuff like that.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
There's a Selena song, "Love Me Like a Love Song." Okay. I covered it, dude, on the guitar. I love it. Oh my god, such a good tune. Dope. Easy ass chords, easy ass song, but it's so catchy, and a lot of people are gonna like feel to it. Oh, yeah. So okay, going into the next question, I want to know what your expectations are. Where are you gonna be in the next couple of years? What are your plans? Because I know you're gonna be a student. When you graduate. What's that goal that you got for yourself?
Yeah, honestly, when I graduate, my move is I really want to just start, just doing shows. I want to start really like getting into doing a lot of shows, just anywhere and everywhere I can get a gig. You know what I mean? And if that doesn't work out, of course I have a job, so I work and I do that and stuff.
What do you do for work?
I work at Phillips 66 gas station.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a deli. I do everything. Actually, except for like the paperwork, because I'm not a manager.
No, but how with that?
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, like I can pretty much do anything and everything there. So it's just like I've been working there for 5 years already. I started that.
So you're versatile.
Yeah. So
which makes you valuable. That's good.
So at the end of the day, like I could always work a job. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not too prideful to work a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do that. Like, but at the end of the day, like I really want to just start doing shows and like getting my name out there. Working with other artists, and like if they need help, or like something like that, I can always be that.
Offer that hand.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember the missions I would run. We would go on some missions just to get somebody to record us. That was the whole mission. I was like, damn, and like we were willing to pay. You know what I mean? We were willing to pay good money for somebody to record it. So for me to be that for someone, you know what I'm saying, would be awesome.
That's important, yeah.
Yeah, and like just that and inspiring. I just really want to inspire people to know that they can do this same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Not only I can do that, but I feel like everybody deserves a chance on the mic. You know what I mean? Like whether even if it's trash, you know what I'm saying? Like they deserve a chance on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you don't know what capabilities you have until you actually step on the podium and you're actually in the presence of doing the act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And for you to be able to offer that, like, hey, if you want that little extra help, I can be that extra little help. And that goes a long way.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing. So, like, I really like to help people. And, like, not only with, like, because when you help people, you learn a little bit more about the subject or whatever yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because, like, you really don't understand something until you can teach it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, like, the philosophy I use. And I like to help people and just, inspire. Like my homie from Arizona, he actually just got himself a setup and we've been on FaceTime, you know what I mean? FaceTime,
that's
like figuring stuff out, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I could do that over FaceTime and we're like, what, he's like 10 hours away. He's like 10 hours away. So it's like, you know what I mean? I can imagine what I could do with somebody that's in the room. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
actually, like teach them, like, you know,
you
just
can
not
get a lot more accomplished.
Yeah, and it teaches both of us. So it's like so awesome. I love it. You know what I mean? And then it gives you a chance to grow with your audience. You know what I mean?
There you go. Well, yeah, I was listening to the to one of your guys' shows. Like, yo, you guys gotta listen in. You guys gotta join now, because when we blow up, and you guys are trying to get in, it's gonna be your fault because you could have been here from the beginning.
Yeah, for real.
And I really like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my homie's always on that because everybody's like, for the longest time, you know, I've worked with so many people, like a lot of like just like, you know, just like trying to find people that are willing to put in that work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And do the things that like marketing and, you know what I mean. It's not only about the music. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, we worked with so many different people, you know, and he's always been like, yo, like, we got to stay on this grind, you know. And so he's always felt like we're gonna make it, you know what I mean. I've always,
and that's
you know,
the attitude.
that we've always like I've always feel like that too.
You guys are coming up with product, and it's gonna pay off one day.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're actually reaching the end of our first part with our podcast, my dude. And something new that I really want to get into in the future, I'm going to be putting it in the podcast like its own file. But for right now, I got my speaker, and I want you to play for us a little tune that you got.
Okay.
One that is very influential to you. What is one that you put a lot of work in? One that you feel like deserves a little bit of light? Just, you know, something to have a taste. Like, this is me. Check this out.
I feel that. Yeah, no, one of my most like me songs, I guess you could say. It was a song called "If Only." Watch, let me go ahead and play it really quick.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I think I was at school all day the day before I made this song, and I went into the studio because you get access to the studio as a student. I went into the studio at 2 a.m. and I went in there and I recorded that shit until I was like 8 a.m. I think I had class in like an hour, and I passed out in the studio, and the music teacher had to come and get me. And I remember I woke up and I played this song and I was like, what the fuck, I finished this?
You did this?
Yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool. But yeah, this is one of my most like...
Play it for us. And then we're going to be cutting it off, and we will be back with part 2, everybody.
Sometimes it takes a breakdown to get a breakthrough. Sometimes niggas gotta be blind to the way you move. Sometimes it takes a great lie to get a great truth. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I guess it's like that. All work a nigga never slack. Put the whole bag on my back. Then the nigga started running laps. And the nigga going too fast. Couldn't see your ass on the map. Add it up, then I subtract. Perfect grip all on that bag. Sometimes I'm feeling like you. Sometimes you're feeling like me. Sometimes the dreams come true. Sometimes the dreams don't mean shit. Angels fighting my demons. Drowning pain when I'm leaning. Shorty ask where I'm leaving to. Shorty, it's just me and you. I'm just trying to take you to the moon. I'ma show you what these racks can do. I'm just trying to make you feel special. But sometimes I guess it's like that. Sometimes I'm all in my rap shit. Sometimes I'm all in my trap shit. I can't fuck with that whack bitch, but I'm stuck in love like it's crack. And my niggas holding me back, and I don't even relax. Up all night in the traps. I work hard, my relaxing. This ain't no cap, man. This is all faction. Hop in and just fasten. Seatbelts, cause I'm blasted. If only you could imagine.
That's hot, dude. That is hot shit right there. And you can listen to that on his SoundCloud, everybody. That was just a little taste. We will be right back with part 2, everybody. Much love to you. Boom! Part 1 recorded, my friend. I loved it.
Hell yeah.
Alright, now let me put that aside. Boom! Let's get ready for my part 2. We got a little 3-minute intervention going on. So, hello to the 2 people watching. Hi. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. My goodness. How many interviews? You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you until we start recording. I got to save my questions, bro. You feeling comfortable though? You need anything?
Yeah. I was just shivering a little bit. I was like, God damn. But it was just because I was driving in the cold and shit.
No, I'm sorry,
Well,
dude.
honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. It's not even that cold. But
shit, I'm a little hot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to myself. I was like, it's not even that cold. I'm like, it's just like it's. I don't know. I guess it's anxiety, or I feel like it's a good thing though.
A good kind of
I always used to
anxiety.
get like this kind of anxiety before football games and stuff.
Well, you just, I know those jitters.
Yeah, like it's
I know.
it's the good jitters.
And believe me, I know what you mean when you say those good jitters. I miss football, dude. God damn it.
I used to have a lot of fun. I think every single game I played, I was in the end zone.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was really cool.
And it was mostly because they knew that you were dependable, no?
Yeah, it was really cool. Like my sophomore year when I first like came out, you know, I was really balling. I swear I was balling, and then, you know, senior year I kind of cooled it because I realized how much I was hurting my body and doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? But I really still went hard. You know what I mean? I didn't hold back.
Shit. Well, I kind of wish I can go back and like be indestructible.
Oh my god.
But I know we can't. We're getting old. I'm getting old. God damn, I'm breaking my shit. Anyways, thank you for being a part of part 2, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I have AOB Dari in my studio. And something that I wanted to ask you, is Dari your actual name, or is it a nickname that you created for yourself?
Yeah. Well, Dari is actually, it's Darion is my whole name.
Darion, okay.
Yeah, so, but like, it was kind of like it was like just something I just decided, chop my name, you know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit easier to find.
I know what you mean.
Because every time I would look up Darion online, it would be some Japanese chick. And I was like, who the fuck is this Japanese chick that has my same name? So I was like, okay, whatever. So I just like, all right, let's just make it Dari, and I'll put the AOB, so that way I'm always at the top with the A. You know what I mean? With the A.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like,
smart.
Yeah, it was like just something I really thought of. So I just started doing that, and it's like a whole string of things because Dari is also part of Dari Bong, and then all together, because I for a while there actually, I think I was in high school, I went through under another alter ego called Legendary.
Oh, Legendary.
Yeah, Legendary with an I. So it was pretty tight, and then but like eventually I'll transition back. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to use my different names almost as characters. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
It's like alter egos. That way I could tap into some other sort of energy that I could put.
Oh, and by the way, I just want to put this out there because I couldn't find you. When you guys look up Homie's music on SoundCloud, the I is an exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
I did not know that, and now you know that. So when you look him up, now you know, because I didn't know, and I was like, shit. And then I just spelled it without the I, and I was like, oh, there it is. Fuck. Whatever. You find it right away as soon as you type AOD. AOB.
AOB. Okay.
God damn it. By the way, I'm sorry, bro. I said AOD. I was calling you Dari. God damn it.
You're good, bro. It always happens. Every single time I tell somebody about my name and stuff, they like always like, Dari? And I'm like, oh, no, it's Dari.
Dari.
I guess it's because of the way it's spelled. You know what I mean? It's like, it looks like Dari, but once I explain it, it's like, oh, okay, it makes sense. Because like with my name and stuff, Dari.
Got you.
Huh?
So I want to get into a little something because every time that I've seen you, I never see you with a chick.
Oh yeah.
What's the love life like, man?
Oh man.
If you can look at this guy, look at this handsome face. Are you single?
Yeah. Right now
What?
I am. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, ladies?
Well, I've had a couple relationships, but they weren't like, honestly, it was like one of them was a real relationship. The other ones were just kind of like, I was talking to the girl and then
testers.
But like I used to have a best friend named Patrick. This nigga, he's like the definition of like what chicks wants. He's like 6 foot, you know what I mean, tall, dark, you know what I'm saying, like
tall, dark, and handsome.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's exactly what the chicks want. So they ended up meeting him, and as soon as they meet him, they go running after him. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn, every single time. So I finally got into a real relationship during high school, and it was you know, it was nice. It's always blissful, you know, being in love and whatever, you know. But it was just, I was so caught up because I used to actually sell candy when I was in school to make money, because at the time I was like, I was making so much money. I was making like $100, $200 a day.
No shit.
It was crazy. I would go to the high
grind.
school.
The grind is real.
Yeah, I'd go to the high school and I'd go to the middle school and I would sell at both. I would sell at both of the. I'd sell at both of the schools, like the middle school and the high school, and oh my god, I was making so much money, but I was just so busy, you know what I mean? I didn't have no time because like I'd be doing all that all day, And then like it was kind of weird because I'm selling candy to all these girls and stuff. They're all trying to flirt with me and stuff like so. But I'm like I've always been about my business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
smart.
I just never had no time. So it didn't work out. We didn't have time to like just see each other ever really unless it was like at practice or some shit. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, but that's not really quality time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're still focused in. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then it was right after high school that you really started getting into your music, right?
Yeah, exactly. Cause like during high school, like I really thought I was gonna be like a star football like phenomenon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I said, I was like every single game I played, I was always in the end zone. Even if we lost, I was in the end zone at least one time. You know what I'm saying?
One time, yeah.
So it was like I thought, you know what I'm saying, and like me, I'm not gonna lie, like everybody that played on the team at the time putting in work. You know what I'm saying? We were putting in work, but like only couple of us got offers, you know what I'm saying? And then college ball isn't just, like college ball is different. You're going up against like men, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you're not going up against no little boys no more, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it's like the transition, you know what I mean? Like really deciding what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to continue with that. And a lot of us had gotten injuries, you know what I mean? Right before.
A lot of us got injuries.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just like, you know what I mean? We couldn't, it's up to you if you want to continue to push your body that way, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, I want to be able to at least walk when I'm home.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, dude. Both my feet and my knee, they just screaming at me. Why did you do this to me? I thank them every day. They hold me up. So I want to get into one of my favorite topics is always ink. And I haven't seen one piece of ink on you. Nah? Do you have any plans for any?
I thought about it, but like a lot of my ideas are kind of like out there. You know what I mean? Like if I did it, I definitely want some eyelid tats, which would probably hurt like hell, and I know it's gonna hurt.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. And then I probably want like just like I always wanted the ghost from Mario.
Yeah.
The Boo.
Yeah.
Always wanted the Boo. Always, like my whole life. But like I would only do it if it was on my face. Like here.
Right on the cheek?
Yeah,
okay.
Right on the cheek. So like a lot of the places where I want to do something, I know it's going to hurt so bad. You know what I mean? But I'm just like kind of waiting it out. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when the time is right, I'll have to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Well, it's not like, at least it's not like getting a tattoo on your dick. You know what I mean? Shout out to the person that has that, by the way. It's actually it's a 4-leaf clover.
That's outrageous.
And he did it himself, actually. Shout out to you, dude. You know who you are. I know, right? He's a ballsy motherfucker. Whatever.
Goddamn, that's almost as bad. Cause I remember one of my coaches had done something similar. He'd like done like a branding, but he branded himself. So it was like kind of fucked up. I was like
on the right nutsack.
No, nowhere near that. I think it was on his chest or some shit. But he tried to brand himself, and like he got like you know what I mean, like started bouncing and it like bounced around. I was like, oh my god, dog, I would never try that shit myself. That's crazy.
I saw a video of a homie. He's just standing there, just drinking a beer.
Yo,
and the guy's.
I seen that shit
for like 10 seconds. He's just
hitting the cigarette.
Oh, the cigarette. Like, how?
Outrageous.
How? I would at least be like.
Exactly.
And he's like, bro.
The skin was all mess. Oh my god, I seen that too.
I thought about it. I don't know what's worse, branding or having the top layer of your skin cut out. Have you seen that? Where they they literally trace lines and they cut out the skin.
Damn, I haven't even seen that.
It's scary, bro. It's scary.
Mm.
I don't know if I would ever do it because I hate needles. I don't like to be cut up. I'm not that emo. I'm a little emo, not that emo. Whatever. Anyways, outside of that, I want to get back into your music because this is a podcast about local artists. Tell me about the songs that you've been working on lately. Because from what I've been listening to, I personally want to hear about Drama Queen, and Wasted Time.
Waste My Time. Yeah.
Waste My Time. Those were the number ones that I was hearing all day today.
Okay. Drama Queen. I feel kind of bad because I had actually asked Gel.
Mm-hmm.
My bad, bro. I always do that shit.
I always do it too. You know who you are. We love you.
Yeah, no, I had actually asked him to hop on that one at first, but I didn't feel like it was like his vibe. I don't know why. I was like, I had sent it to him, and it wasn't even ready at the time. Like I had not like really made the sound correct. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I just kind of just slapped it together. sent it to him, and he was like, yeah, I'll hop on that. And then like later on, when we really went to go make it official, I had ended up sending him a different song. It was called So Damn Hard. Me and him did it together. It's on SoundCloud.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did that song together, and he hopped on it right away, like, had it done right away, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I might have a remix with him on there, Drama Queen. It was just, like, you know, something I came up with. It was kind of, like, an attitude that I had toward my last relationship, I guess I could say. You know what I'm saying? Like, with just, like, how I was working so hard to get, like money and stuff and, like, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? And, like, she was like, you know, spend time with me, and, like, and then every time I would go to spend time, it like too late. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird. It was such a weird thing.
No, babe, I'm tired.
It's like
I'm in the mood.
It's almost like a movie, damn near. Honestly, like I guess that's how everybody's high school experience is, though. It's like a movie.
Yes. Well, actually, my high school girlfriend that I can relate to. She's an author, okay. And I hope she is still an author. Fuck you, by the way. I still love you. But everything was just so dramatic. Everything had to be so like out there and extra. You know what I mean? It's like, is this really what a relationship is supposed to be like? No, it's really not, bro. But you have to go through those relationships in order to understand what to avoid in other relationships.
Exactly.
And I'm glad that you went through that.
Yeah, that's what I realized. I was like, it made me realize that maybe right now isn't the time. You know what I mean? Because I'm so active. I'm always doing something, and my schedule isn't really a schedule. Like it's so irregular. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing something on the day off, or like, you know what I mean? Or like I'll have my day. I'll be doing something while I'm working or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like always it was so.
You're always multitasking.
Yeah, exactly.
2, 3, 4 things at the same time.
So I can't even see myself like unless they're willing to build with me and like, you know what I mean, build like not only me, you know what I'm saying, but themselves as well at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to work with like a female, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like it's just really been like solo dolo.
No, I get, and I understand that. And I actually saw one of your posts that said you're gonna be having a female artist in the studio soon, right?
Yeah, actually.
What's the story on that?
I had met up with this lady. Her name is she told me her rap name. Damn it, I kind of forgot it. But yeah, no, she's gonna be coming to the studio. I feel like I want to say Chiquita.
Chiquita.
Yeah, she's old school rap. You know what I'm saying? Like gangster old school rap. Like it's real cool. Chicano. Was
she at the From Me to You Bo concert?
No. She's like much older. She's much older. Like
got you. Like, she's like a chola.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm gonna see if she can get on one of my tracks. Actually, Waste My Time. The one. See if she can get on Waste My Time and spit a little something, you know what I mean? Because I'm always open for features, you know, because like I've never really cared. Like I've always put on anyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's and really it's all just a timing thing. Like if you can meet up with me and time that perfectly, you know what I mean? And like we're in the studio, we're working. It's gonna get out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's gonna get done, I should say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I've done so many songs with so many of my friends that just like, you know, just like, hey, yo, I want to rap. Like, let me go check it out. And like, we'll get there, make a whole song, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to them. Like, yo, you want to do this? Like, you want to put it out and market it and all this stuff. So I have so much music out there. It's crazy. It's like.
And it's good because you have a high profile. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, okay, so what kind of music you do? Well, you can look at this or that. You can also look at this guy's. I have music with him. I also have this over here. I did this over here. You have a whole list, you know what I mean? And to show what you are.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I really wanted. And like, cause I feel like I need to like bring some of that older music back. Cause like, my audience or like, you know, the people that have been paying attention at this point, like they really see the development with not only like just like me being like more active on social media, but like with like the production of my music, it got better over time. You know what I mean? Because it was just like at first I was just like record, put it out. Like I didn't. Do
now you have that fine tuning. Yeah. That ear of like, okay, I know what I want it to sound like, and it's gonna get like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to look into getting to play more instruments. Like I've been trying to learn the piano, so fucking hard, but. Maybe like I'll get it, you know. I've been trying, and then that, and I really want to get into guitar because guitar is something you could do like anywhere. So cool.
I definitely think you should. Guitar, piano, and well, yeah, those are the most universal instruments out there. You know, like they're in almost every song. They're universal. everywhere, and it's definitely something. It's definitely a talent that you will fall in love with. You gotta sit down, just practice. You don't even need to know how to play, just as long as you have the want to make something out of it. You know, and that's really important.
Yeah, I had actually played in band when I was younger. I played the baritone saxophone.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so small at the time though.
Yeah, buddy.
And I would we were like, oh man, I was so hard to hold that saxophone up. I swear.
The Barry sax.
And I would try so hard, like, cause we had to, in order to play drums and do other things, you had to pass a test. And oh man, it was such a mission. Like I never passed that test.
The drums, like
yeah, I wanted to be in percussion and shit, like play the drums, but I had to pass. I never passed that damn test. I was so mad.
You didn't want it hard enough, bro. It wasn't meant for you, dude.
Damn.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
So other than the 2 songs that we spoke about, do you have anything that you're working on right now that you have a lot of hope for? That you're really excited about? Like, oh my god, I can't wait till this is done. Unless that song is one of the ones that we already spoke about.
Yeah, no, I'm always working on new stuff. So I have this new song coming out. I might be dropping it. I might be dropping a snippet of it soon. It's called "I Love You So Much."
Okay.
And but it's instead of saying like "I love you so much" the whole song, you know what I mean? It's like the acronyms, I guess you could say, of that saying.
Oh, ILYSM. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to make a song with that, and I have like a couple like new flows that I want to introduce. You know what I'm saying? And like. I'm really gonna start like I really want to start singing is what it is, like you getting into like giving you melodies, not only like it's like I guess it's not really singing. I really want to be like in tune with the beat, like almost complimenting the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like
I can understand that.
And not necessarily like spitting bars, but like I'll be just like giving you a nice melody because I haven't really melodized too much. Like some of the songs I do I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm like talking like almost like mumble rap, you know what I mean, like that kind of flow, you know what I mean, so like it's really something different. Like
the last one that I heard from you, you were doing a live where you were listening to the music and you were recording yourself. We couldn't hear the music, and then you're just like, all right guys, so I just came up with this, and you press play, and you did that that jump with the note where you stayed here, then you went up a little higher, then you went down, with the whole melody. So you have it, just that focus on it, man. It's definitely gonna pay off if you keep focusing on it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's a huge goal, dude. I love singing that shit for real.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about taking choir, but they want a lot from me. They want me to be like at school from like 6 to like 8 at night, and I'm like, it's kind of like conflicting with my schedule. But I'm it's really I'm really considering on doing it because such a.
I would suggest to definitely to do it, because even though it's not the music that you want. For example, I have a friend out there, shout out to you, Red Queen. She did opera. Beautiful opera singer, dude. She's absolutely incredible. But she was giving me a lot of the techniques that she learned, because it's a really good foundation for whatever you get into. And in choir, you're gonna do a lot of but it's gonna teach your chords to like have that focus and that foundation.
Yeah, no, there's actually one song that I've been trying to record this song for a whole year. Like when I first started school, I remember this the first song I tried to record, and I still have not finished it till this day because the notes that I want to, like the way I envision it, you know what I mean? I can't even hit it. Like the notes that I'm trying to hit, I can't even hit it. So I need to practice so I can hit those notes. And I've been practicing for a whole year. I still can't hit that damn note. But I'm going to get it to you guys soon. I swear. Like I've been trying, oh man. I remember like everybody I met in that class, they know exactly what I was working on. Like they that was the first thing I introduced, and I was like singing, but I didn't have. It's been a while. I even at that, but like I kind of get there now. But I just need that extra, like you said, like focus. Like it's like because my vibrato, I think it's called the vibrato. It right away starts taking over as soon as I start hitting that note, and I'm like, oh, that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want the vibrato. You want that like straight. I
like
get
a
it.
Straight note, yeah.
Yeah. There's a specific word to explain it, but I don't know it. So other than that, I just want to know how do I say it? What is something that you want to put out there? What is something that I didn't ask you that you're really wanting to like tell the audience that you want to put out there, if there is anything?
Well, honestly, I just want everybody to know, like. And I know that there's so many people out there, that watch me and they see me do the things I do, like whether it's skateboarding or whether it's music or whatever, and they feel like they could not only, like, you know what I mean, like, collaborate with me, but do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot, like, anybody can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally talking to everyone, like the kids, even the older folks. You know what I mean? Like, whether you're 30, 40, and you're trying to make music and make it. You know what I mean? Do it, because the world needs it. You know what I'm saying? The world needs good entertainment, and everybody deserves that appreciation for art they make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's painting or whether it's, you know what I mean, music or whatever you're passionate about, pursue it, because at the end of the day, the only person that really cares about, like, how you feel about anything is gonna be you. You know what I mean? And like family, of course. You know what I mean? Family, they care. You know what I mean? But they can't feel what you feel. You know what I mean? So it's always important to do exactly what you want to do.
Exactly, because when you create that product and the people that don't understand what your journey was, when they see it, they're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And they're proud of you. You know what I mean? Because you've kept up with that consistency, and that's huge. And shout out to all the artists out there. If you are local in New Mexico and you are doing sculpting, painting, drawing, glass blowing. Actually, I talked to Miguel. Shout out to you, my dude. I'll definitely tag him. Beautiful stuff he makes. But anyways, any local art, if you guys want to be on this podcast, I would love to have you, give you a little bit of light, recognition for it. Would definitely love to talk to you. And other than that, dude, I mean, honestly, it was really good to have you. The like I said, the energy that you have is definitely inspirational, and I just hope you keep that up.
Thank you.
For real.
I appreciate it.
Really quick, I wanted to get into the whole shows thing, because I know we were talking about that right at the end of part one. Where have you gone for shows? How many shows have you been a part of? And you know, like.
So right now at this point, I've done 3 legit shows.
3 shows. Okay.
Yeah, I did my first show ever. I opened up for Mike Jones.
No shit.
Yeah, Mike Jones. It was like super
That's
long time
wild.
ago. But he came down to Vegas actually, and he opened up at the Rialto. He did all that, so I opened up for him. I did my song, that one I told you, with it. I performed that song, and it was fire. It was fire. I had fun. It ended up being a bad turnout though, because I guess afterward somebody ended up getting stabbed with a bottle. And I was like,
man.
I mean, it happens. I guess when somebody comes out acting a fool, you know what I'm saying? Like, something bad is bound to happen. And I did that, and then I did it wasn't like a concert, but we had 60 people pull up.
Okay.
And it was like a little venue we had. It was for school. We had to do it for a grade, actually. And I did a performance there. I actually have that recorded. And then I did another one in Albuquerque. There was another one in Albuquerque at, what is it called? I forget. It was some bar in Albuquerque. We went over there and we performed there as well.
Gnarly.
It was like mostly artists, but it was cool.
And the third one?
That was the third one.
Oh.
In Albuquerque. And then the second one was the one at school.
Oh, which was the grade?
Yeah.
Got
It was cool. It was cool. I mean, they were what they were. You know what I'm saying? I just really like to get with like other artists and like the energy. You know what I mean? Like that energy. I want to like build that and just take it everywhere. You know what I mean? I
feel that, and you definitely will. You know, because it's that consistency that's going to be able to show you off to the people that deserve you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't deserve it, and hopefully they don't get in the way of your success. You know, let them stay out of there. And you know, I definitely want to. We were talking about having a concert later on within August. Hopefully, I can still have that with you. I just gotta plan it out, be a little bit more precise with it. I was supposed to have an art gallery, but I didn't get enough participants. It's fine. I'm gonna reschedule it for like 3 months ahead of time, and I'm gonna get a couple people. I got like maybe 5, but I want at least 20. You know, at least 20, and maybe even during that you can perform, dude. A little bit of background music.
I'm big down.
You never know.
That'd be cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Practice, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Any last comments that you want to put out there before we end this part 2 podcast?
I said everything I want to.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity you're giving me here, though, to talk to my audience. You know.
Fuck yeah, and I really hope that they tune in, and you know, in the future they're gonna be looking back at this. And they're going to be like, wow, dude, like, look where he was right now.
Growing up so much.
Back then. And then they're going to be thinking now to everything that you have out there, like, damn, he came far.
Yeah.
Thankfully, dude. And that you know, it's success. It's that consistency. It's that passion for it. You definitely have it. You're definitely showing it. I can't wait to see more of it. And the fact that you just come down here for a show, That's huge, man. You know, from Highlands to here, what is that? 3 hours? 2 hours?
An hour. Just 1 hour.
1 hour. Never mind. I'm bad with my time. Forget it. Anyways, everybody, thank you for listening. Much love to everybody who tuned in live on my Instagram, Taylor_Thompson. Yeah, of course. I'm just gonna go use the restroom. I'm just gonna do a little bit of outro. I love everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody who was on my live, go to T Talks and Talks Local on most podcast platforms. We can hear you pissing, bro.
My bad.
Alright. I love you, everybody. Have a good night.
I'm dying.
Oh, that's fucking priceless. Yo, the 3 people watching, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure who I'm going to have next on Thursday. A couple things got a little mixed up. But as soon as I find out, I will be putting it out there, and I can't wait for it. And I hope you guys tune in. Mwah. I love all of you guys. I see that heart. Much love, everybody.